Old cafe on the corner still smells like you and smoke. Our names carved in the table, half a promise, half a joke. You stirred sugar in your coffee, said someday we'll leave this town. I laughed like I didn't need you, didn't know what I'd found. Forever ends tonight, in this quiet, in this light. All the roads I didn't take lead me back to my mistakes. If I could hold you like I did back then, I'd lose you right instead of lose you when the truth cuts clear in the middle of my mind. How did we let forever end tonight? Your old letters in a shoebox, ink has faded, hurts the same. Ticket stubs and folded pictures, every date I know by name. You were dreaming out the window, I was staring at my feet. You were ready for the fire, I was scared of the heat. You're somewhere with somebody. Do you ever taste that rain on that August night, still falling on the roof and on my shame? If I called you in the darkness, would you know my voice by heart? Or am I just another story you had to tear apart? promise. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always on the safer side of time. We were holding on to someday, like it couldn't slip away. Halfway to heartbreak, and we never saw it change. Cheap rings, corner booth, sharing fries, talking big plans. You sketched houses on napkins, put my name on the mailbox. Then the calls came late, long days, longer goodbyes. You said, I'm just tired, that's all. But your eyes were already gone. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always on the safer side of time. We were holding on to someday, like it couldn't slip away. Halfway to heartbreak, I still drive that old route, past the diner, past the field. Every crack in the pavement knows exactly how I feel. If I could turn us around, back to that first slow lane, would you still reach for my fingers, or just let go again? Halfway to heartbreak, old jeans folded in the drawer, your jacket on the same old chair, dust on every picture frame, but your voice still hanging in the air. I drive past that corner bar where you'd steal my Friday nights, parking lot, our crowded world, two kids lost in dashboard light. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fogging, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we never get old. I trade every lonely dawn for one more careless, endless time. If I could hold you like I did back like it was nothing much. And now every song on this old car radio finds your name in every note. I pull over just to breathe, 'cause you're still right here with me. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fog, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we never get old. I'd trade every lonely dawn for one more careless endless time. If I could hold you like I did back then. I'm dying for one more night. Found your sweater in the corner, still smells like autumn rain. Polaroids on the refrigerator, all our gold in picture frames. Broken love theory, we were almost never easy. You were right there, but you couldn't really see me. I keep tracing every chapter in my mind, like if I understand the ending, I could rewrite the time. Broken love theory, you and I, unfinished history. Coffee cups and Sunday records, you would dance, I'd watch you sway. We were learning how to hold each other while we pushed each other away. Maybe love is made of fragments, little truths we never said. You were scared of being stranded, I was scared you'd leave instead. So I loved you from a distance, close enough to feel the ache. If I could go back for a minute, I would stay when you would break. Broken love theory, broken love theory. naked in the sleep. Coffee stains and late night letters. Every thread pulls out a seam. I hear your key in the old front door, but it's just the wind again. I reach across the empty sheets like I'm gonna find your hand. I'm screaming in silence, right here beside you in my mind. Every word that I never said, still shaking these four walls tonight. If love is a language, mine got lost between the lines. Now I'm screaming in silence for the rest of my life. Dusty records on the table, spin our summers, spin our fights. You would dance in my reflection, bare feet tracing crooked light. I talk out loud to the hallway frame, where your frozen smile still stays. You laugh in every photograph, then the color slips away. Found your jacket in the closet. Smell like summer, dust and rain. Faded ticket in the pocket, 2 hearts scribbled by my name. Broken promises blue, that's the song we're still stuck to. Every word we swore was true echoes in this empty room. Broken promises blues, I still taste that Friday moon. You were mine, at least I knew, till the morning took you to. Polaroids along the mirror, all our smiles, but one-eyed cries. You said, love, I'll never leave you. Funny how forever flies. I still drive past your old street, windows down, your ghost in the breeze. Every red light feels like August. Every green says, come back to me. Ashtray coffee on the windowsill, old band shirt on your chair, still there. Sunburned photos curled at the edges. We were wild-eyed, breathing summer air. You drew hearts in the fog of glass, said, someday we'll laugh at this. Now I'm driving past our faded haunts. Every turn tastes like your kiss, echoes in the smoke of every bridge we burn. I see on the kitchen table, coffee ring on your side of the page, dust lines where your records used to lean on the wall like they were on stage. I still park in the same old driveway, kill the engine, just sit inside. Let the silence play the outtakes of every laugh we used to hide. When love goes minor, the color drains from the frame. Same old photograph, but the faces don't feel the same. Every chord is softer, every word a little shyer. We were dancing in a major dream. Now I'm humming where love goes minor. Your sweater on the back of my chair, loose thread I keep winding tight. Talk to you in the glow of the TV, pretend you're walking any night. There's a list on the fridge with your handwriting. Half the numbers don't work these days, but I dial just to hear the static, like your voice hiding in the haze. Maybe we were just too young to know what stays, what comes undone. But I still taste July on my tongue every time that a record spins. You left your sweater on my chair, still smells like rain and cheap red wine. We traced our names in window fog, said we had forever. We believe that line. Sunday records on the floor, we watched the dust dance in the sun. You laughed so hard you spilled your drink, swore that we were broken, but we came undone. Nothing hurts like love when the good times echo in the quiet. Nothing cuts that deep as a goodbye you never saw coming. I can live with every scar I'm thinking of, but nothing hurts like love. I drive past your parents' place, the porch light glows like it's still ours. Your shadow in the upstairs room fades before I find the words, before I park the car. I kept your letters in a shoebox, folded corners, faded ink. I read them when the night gets heavy, then close my eyes and let us be one more time. In that old back seat where you swore you'd never found your old jacket in the back of the closet. Smell like cheap perfume and rain. Little Polaroid tucked into the pocket. Both of us laughing, drunk on nothing but our names. We were late night coffee at the all-night diner, change in a jar by the bed, talking about forever like we'd already signed it, tracing constellations on your shoulder instead. Midnight in your arms. Time was always ours. Clock hands frozen over that small town sky. Even when we fell apart, you're still that burning star. I close my eyes, and there we are. Midnight in your You drove too fast down that long county highway. Windows down, the world in black and gold. You said, if this is it, then baby I'm okay. And I believed you, every word you never told. Funny how the years get quiet, names fade off the phone. But some nights when the dark gets honest, you're the place I go. Midnight in your arms. Time was always ours. Clock hands frozen over that small town sky. Even when we fell apart, you're still that burning star. I close my eyes, and they were. I still hear your keys in the door, your boots on the floor, the soft little curse when you dropped your guard. And I still feel your breath on my neck, that whisper, don't forget, like a promise carved in the dark of my old photograph on the kitchen table. Coffee gone cold, but I still sit here. Late afternoon, spilling gold through the window, talking to the silence like you're near. Echoes of your name down these worn out hallways in my heart. Every little word you ever said, still pulling all the broken pieces apart. I close my eyes and there you are again, in the echoes of your name. lights going out in the house beside me, but I stay up, tracing every frame, soft as a prayer that I keep repeating. My heart beats in the echoes of your name. You left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. Love in broken chords, playing on and on inside me. Every rise and every fall still hits so sweet, so slightly. We were out of tune, but I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Oh, blue Chevy on a gravel road, your hand out the window, catching wind like gold. Mixtape warping in the dashboard heat. You sang the wrong words, it still sounded complete. smells like rain and cheap perfume. Old Polaroids in a dusty drawer fade like a summer afternoon. I drive past houses we once knew, same cracked sidewalks, different shoes. Your name still echoes in these rooms, soft as a distant closing door. Love was the wound that never quite healed, burned like the sun on skin that refused to peel. We were the fire, we were the fuel, even when it broke us. Love was the wound. We danced in kitchens in bare feet, nervous laughter, tangled sheets. We built our future out of plans written on napkins, held in our hands. Then all the small things came undone. A word too sharp, a missed call spun. I watched you packing in the dark, shadows shaking on the wall. I still keep your letters in a box under my bed. Some nights I pull them out and read what we never said. If I saw you now, would we smile? Would we cry? Would we bless what we became? Oh, wish we'd never tried. drawer. Smells like autumn in your cologne. Polaroids curled at the corners, faded colors, but the feeling's still bold. We were barefoot, drunk on the future, on the hood of that rusty car. Watch the clouds rewrite our stories. Thought the sky would keep us from scars. Burn me gently, like the sun on an August morning. Let the past just warm my skin, not tear me open. Hold me softly in the embers of the life we wanted. Let the memories stay, but the ashes blow away. I still drive past your old apartment, catch my breath at the yellow light. Every window could be your shadow. Every song could be that night. I don't need forever, just a moment that's kind. A quiet little corner in the back of my mind, where you're laughing in the kitchen, turning circles with me. Nothing hurts, nothing breaks, it's just easy breathe. Burn me gently, like the sun on an August morning. Let the past just warm my skin, not tear me open. Hold me softly in the embers of the life we wanted. Let the memories stay, but the ashes blow away. You left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain and cigarette. I still folded like a prayer. Found that ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were. Faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I had. Dark roses and regret. Sunday records, coffee cold